Well, hello there, you awesome peoples. Hooligan here, and we are back on Chapter 6. Oh, we are 100 days away from 1,000 days. Oh, yes, and we have a lot of things to do in this one. Now, in the last episode, we went a little wild. Yeah, we went all over the place. We got ourselves netherite. We got ourselves almost fully maxed gear. We got ourselves a trident, sponges, a beacon, and we even built some stuff. We built this sniffer ranch here and some other cool things too. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different, mostly because it's going to be mainly building. We have a whole lot of stuff to build. There's going to be a little bit of adventuring too. Our other goals besides building is we want to get some sneaky pants because we're tired of crouching around like a snail. It'll help a lot, especially when we're building roofs and things up in the air. And we also want to try to get ourselves a cool trim, and we're going to need some diamonds to duplicate that trim too. Other than that, it's all about building, and we have a lot of stuff to build. And our sniffer friends have been here hard at work. They're doing pretty well, especially since we already planted about a half a stack of that stuff right outside that wall. Temporarily, of course. That's not going to be a permanent little field over there. No. I don't know why I put it there. It is what it is. And our sheepy friends in here have been putting in work too. Oh, yeah, we have 16 times this, by the way. And that's going to help us big time not get killed when we're getting those sneaky pants. And yeah, it's very ugly in here. It won't be. Yeah, I'll be fixing this pretty soon. So before we get to adventuring, planning, and building, we're going to do one quick build. Why? Because this one won't really require much planning. I already know exactly what I want it to be. So let's go rock this out real quick. Did this idiot just say before he gets to building he needs to do a build? He's such a dummy. But he's not wrong. We do want to do this build, and we need to do this build. Why? Because my brain requires it. And I just want to anyways. You know what? I don't always have to have a reason. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to be doing a lot of farmland in this episode, as well as several buildings. But everything must tie something else together. That is our whole goal. That way, when we look at this area, it feels like home. There's going to be some areas I still want to be plains with not too much in it, but everything that goes in this area must make sense. That is the main goal. And of course we're growing up some trees there because we are always out of trees, specifically dark oak and spruce all the time. It never ends. Like I can't start a build before I chop down a billion trees every single time. I don't understand how I use that much, honestly. Anyways, whatever. As far as the other builds we have planned for this episode, we want to make a logging camp. That's going to be coming in soon, because that way I want it to kind of tie in with the sawmill. I think that would make more sense. And also, we want to build ourselves a greenhouse, and we want to build ourselves a potion room. A potion building, I should say. I don't want to use the starter house area for potions anymore. I just want that to be like a little kitchen. I want a dedicated area with like a pantry for ingredients, a cool little storage area for all the potions. That's what I want to do. Well, let's see how things turn out. We got ourselves a nice little farmhouse. Now, I've done this design pretty similar to what I did here in the last season. We did change up some things, though, but I like this design. And I tried so hard to get the pale oak blocks to work. They just don't. I don't like them. I'll find some way to make them work at some point. Anyways, this big field here really tied everything in, and we spent 30 days doing this. So we are at 930 right now, and our goal maximum is we want to end this episode at 1,050 days. That is our cutoff. And we still want to build all up in here after we delete these trees and up here. But it's about time for us to go adventuring. But a couple little quick notes real quick. Right there, that vineyard, I was going to put a greenhouse right there because, well, I want a greenhouse somewhere. And also I want to store all my plant type stuff, seeds, things like that, in a greenhouse. I don't want to store it in the storage room, but I think the greenhouse is going to go somewhere up on this hill. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And another little fun fact, I have produced over 30 hardcore episodes between this season and last season. Now, in at least 10 to 15 of them episodes, I have complained again and again about the rain messing up my replay footage. Well, guess what? I'm an idiot. It never even dawned on me to see if there's a resource pack that temporarily disables rain whenever you're rendering your footage. There is. I mean, it still rains, you just can't see the rain particles, and it doesn't make it all grainy. Yeah, over 30 episodes, and I just figured that out. So that's why the sky was a little bit of a weird color during this one. Anyways, we're done with this for right now. Let's go get ourselves a whole bunch of wool, a whole bunch of night vision, and let's go look for an ancient city. And I think we're going to go in right through that hole right there, because with this much mountain around, literally this entire area for like 700 blocks is all mountainous terrain. There is deep darks down here. And with that much deep dark, there are cities down here. I'm not sure exactly where, but I know there is. It's impossible for there not to be. That's just the way Minecraft works. Let's go delete all these trees that we grew up, get ready, and let's go to this super, super scary deep dark. So we get to chopping. We're going to need all this wood, plus probably a lot more here in just a little bit. So we might as well get it out of the way. Then it gives us a nice little canvas to work with later. We get to brewing up a whole bunch of potions. Oh, night vision potions have become probably my favorite potion in the entire game. And of course, we also need to get ourselves a whole bunch of wool. Oh, an entire chest will do. Well, we have 115 days till our cutoff deadline. We have 2.5 hours of night vision, an entire chest, or shulker, I should say, of wool. And it's time to go try to find an ancient city. Now, a little side note here. If we end up just rocking through all of this and we have some extra time, we might set up our portal area and get a netherwort farm going there. Because that's where I want to put it. And our netherwort game is getting low with all the potions I've been making. So I had to make a little temporary one right there. But anyways, we have some golden carrots. We have some golden apples, an extra totem. And our gear is pretty well repaired. We're not too worried about that. It's time to go see what happens. Like I said, I'd bet $1 million that there's a deep dark somewhere up in here. Oh, you just gotta find it. Yeah, let's get a night vision potion going, because there's a lot of stuff down there and I can't see anything. Lots of dripstone goodies, but we're staying on track right now. Maybe when we're done, on the way out. And looks like a dead end over there, too. Maybe we fly down to that aquifer down there. Stupid toddler zombie. Oh, there's deep... Oh, wait. Is that deep dark? That's deep dark. Is that a city? Oh, that's definitely a city. Like I said, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if these mountains are littered with cities. Question is, will it have the book we want? That's the main thing we're after right now. Oh, I just kind of fell down there. I thought I was going to trigger something. Let's see what we can see. Yep, I guess let's just go west first, see what we find. Now, here in a second, we're just going to montage this out, but we get so incredibly lucky at the beginning of this, we have no choice but to showcase it. Oh, it's so good. Now, in the last season, we had to do several ancient cities to get most of the things we would want from an ancient city. Now, in this one, the beginning of our loot here, it's not the greatest. We don't trigger any warden strikes or anything like that, but we just get a little bit of armor. We get some fragments, nothing too insane. And we really want our Swift Sneak book. But right here is where we get stupid lucky. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is better. This is better than yes. Oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. We still want the Swift Sneak, but this is so stupidly rare. Oh yes. Oh yes. We are so happy. I don't see any shriekers. And we got ward. Both the trims are done. And almost enough fragments. Holy bajilly. This might end up being like the luckiest trip in a city ever. Watch, I say that, and then I die in the next 10 minutes. We almost have everything we could possibly want from an ancient city. And I don't want to sound greedy, but the last thing we could need would be enough echo shards to make a recovery compass that we can never use, but it would go in a museum. And, well, there's 2 chests right there we haven't checked. And we only hit 1 strike with the warden. So let's check those real quick. Alright, well, we had an anvil in our decoration box inside of our ender chest, and we're going to go ahead and slap this Swift Sneak 3 on here now. It'll help us get home quicker, and we might as well check out any other chests that we see along the way, too. If there's anything cool, I'll show it. If not, I'll see you back at home. But let's get this done real quick. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. Okay, now I really feel like I'm pressing my luck. Alright, I'm ready to go home. I gotta figure out how the crap I got in here. There's a bunch of white wool over there. Maybe over there. That is not how we got in here. This is definitely more than one ancient city. I'm thinking it might be 2 or 3 combined. Yeah, I think this is where we came in. I am very ready to be out of here. Oh, that's better. Oh, my anxiety was a spiking in there. Oh, I hate the deep dark. I hate it so much. Love the blocks though. Yeah, I actually really like the skulk. It's one of my favorite blocks. Let's go sort this stuff out and see what we actually ended up with. If my calculations are correct, which they're usually not, I think that's exactly the amount of diamonds that we need to duplicate our armor trim. Which that's literally all the diamonds we have. We are very diamond broke. Let's see if we do have enough. Stash one of them. Alright, well, we got our armor trim duplicated, and we're going to go with our trademark green. It's our favorite color. If you've seen any of my live streams, which I've only done like 3 or 4, everything is green in my office. Everything. Other than that, we got the ward trim, which we got several of these last time in Season 1. This one right here was a pain in the butt to get in the last season, and we got it stupid quick. I wish I would have got enough echo shards to not need to go back later, because I will want a compass plus a couple extras for a museum pace whenever I do a museum, because at some point I will. Plenty of the disc fragments, we're done with those. Enchanted golden apple, and plenty of books. Or I'll just Swift Sneak 1 and 2s, but I can use them for a duplicate set of armor later. And over here is just a bunch of other random crap we got. Some actually pretty decent loot, like this one right, I don't know where it went. What the heck? Oh, this one. This one right here will be our duplicate set that won't have thorns on it. Yeah, it's pretty much already maxed then. Anyways, let's go get this template on our armor. Oh, that looks so freaking cool. Yeah, I didn't actually use this one last time. Huh. Anyways, let's get to do some other stuff. We jump right back into the grind because we still have an insane amount of stuff to do in this episode. Building, adventuring, we are not done. We have another adventure we're going to do here very, very shortly. But right now, we have 2 builds we need to whip up and continue our expansion of our main area. That way, we can move on to bigger and better things in the next one. Now, this is our logging camp, and this makes total sense to me because it's right next to the sawmill. The trees will be chopped down here and then brought over and lifted up into the sawmill. At least that's what goes on in my brain. And then we also have to build ourselves a brew house, and I want to do a full interior on this brew house. I want it to be really, really awesome. So I'm going to rock this out real quick, and then we'll check out the brew house, and we're going to go on a little doggy adventure. We have our brew house and our greenhouse, and I'm proud to say that I think I finally made the pale oak work. So what I went with was the planks, some of the stripped logs, and calcite, and a little bit of glow lichen. And it kind of works. It kind of works. I tried some other things like concrete powder and stuff. No, it was all just too bright. These were the colors that I felt worked pretty good. Now, some white mushroom block might work too. But anyways, enough of that. This is our permanent brewing area, and we have a spot set up for all 18 of the different potions. Will we brew them all? I don't know. Maybe. But we have a spot for them. And then over in this corner here, this is our little quaint little pantry. Now, I need a whole bunch of item frames, and I have no leather. Eventually, though, all the ingredients that you could possibly brew with will be stored in here. Speaking of which, and connected to the brew house is our greenhouse. And I thought it came out pretty cool. We might adjust some things a little bit later, but for right now, I like it. And we obviously still have to add some details in here, some pathing, and terraform this back. Now, in here, our whole idea is to have things that you would think maybe an apothecary or a potion maker, a wizard, would have growing and readily available to make potions with. Now, some of them actually make real potions in Minecraft, and other ones I just feel like they would in like a RPG type of scenario. Like, I like to think about this as like maybe like dried garlic, whatever crazy flowers these would be that you would make potions with. And then, of course, the things on the inside, some of them you could actually make potions with, like the netherwort. And this is where we're going to store all our greenery. Seeds, plants, flowers. I don't want those in the storage room. I don't know. I like them being in their own location. Plenty of room in here, which leads us to our next little thing here. We have an empty spot right here, and I want some mycelium so I can put some mushrooms in here. I have not seen a mushroom island. Not at all. So we're going to go looking for one. And while we're doing that, we have a couple little things we want to do along the way. Our armadillo friend here has been hard at work. We got plenty of scoot to make dog armor, but we only have the 2 dogs. And if you know anything about me, watch the last season, I love me some doggies, and I want at least one of each. We can breed more up later, because I want to make a dog war council. Yeah, I did it last season. I'm going to do it every season, because I love them. I love them so much. So we are going to go try to find the other variants of these doggies. We are going to go punch a whole bunch of cows in the face, because I need their leather. In real life, I love cows. They're sweet, adorable animals. In this game, I want their leather. Yeah. And then we're going to go looking for that mushroom island. And if we see any kitty cats or villages, we're obviously going to rob them blind really, really good. And get those kitty friends as well. And who knows? We might even see something else that we didn't know was there. But we know there's a bunch of ocean over there. And that's probably our best bet, to just follow the ocean as far as we can until we see a mushroom island. So we got plenty of rockets. We got plenty of gear. Let's go see what we can find. I want to do a little adventure because we still have a whole bunch of building to do, and I need a brain break. So let's go have some animal fun. And I would also like some turtles. All right, well, let's go do this because we still have all this to do. Hopefully we find some cool stuff. I see a kitty. I don't know if we have that one yet. Yeah, I don't think I have him yet. Cool. I'm going to stash him right here for right now, though. We'll be back for him. Did we already get the doggy from this one? I can't remember which one's in this. You know what I just realized? I didn't need mushroom or mycelium. I could have just used Pod's oil. I actually might use Podswell back in the greenhouse. But we're already 4,000 blocks away, so we might as well keep looking. Ooh, we got the OG doggies. You want to be my friend, buddy? There you go. Do you have another friend around here? Oh, we don't have these guys. No, we got the black variant from the other Mega Taiga. Good boy, good boy. Okay, let's keep journeying. And I'll just raid this village and stash these guys here for now. And there's a kitty in there. I don't know if we got him, but he's already in a box. Alright, you guys stay here. Yeah, we already got both those guys. There's definitely a new doggy somewhere in here we can get, I believe. There we go. Did we get these guys yet? I can't remember. Oh, there's some Mushroom Island. Pretty decent sized island, too. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to make a portal to get back here once we set up our nether roof hub. Well, yeah, right now I just want a little mycelium, set up a portal, and we got more doggies to get. And other ones we got to go recollect. I think I took screenshots. Yeah, well, we're just going to screenshot this because we don't want to fire it up right now because we don't want it going to the regular nether. We want to link it on the roof, but this should work later on. And speaking of that leather that I needed... Alright, well that'll do. We're going to go collect up our animal friends and see what else we can't find. I see kitties and I don't know if we have them. We're going to get them anyways. I don't know if we already had these dudes, but if we have duplicates, we'll put them in another layer of the creeper farm. There's the village we stashed those guys at. This is taking a long time. It'll be worth it, though. Alright, our last kitty that we stashed should be over in that village. I'm going to leave these guys here because I don't want these guys getting stuck on beds. That's so annoying. Come on, bud. Let's go join the crew. Alright, cool. Now we just need to avoid any villages on the way home. Ooh, there's the Rusties. Let's get those guys. Alright, we only need a couple more. But I want to get these guys home first. Otherwise, I'm going to end up losing animals. Now, how do I get these guys across the ocean? I didn't think that through. Alright, so I think our best bet is to make some teleportation platforms every 100 blocks or so. There's an island over there, and that'll go back over to the mainland. 2 or 3 platforms, we should have all these guys over, and then it should be an easy breezy trip back home. Yeah, that worked. Oh, we recognize this. And we're back home. Let's organize these guys and see which ones we have and which ones we don't. So, yeah, your boy's incredibly stupid. I'm very, very dumb. We went 6,000 blocks, over that way to get 1 block. Mycelium. The 1 block we didn't get is mycelium. Yeah, I'm not flying back over there. What we'll do instead here in just a little bit is we'll blow a hole in the nether roof, because we did set up a portal at that Mushroom Island, which means we should be able to link it up pretty quickly on the nether roof and get there about 10 times as fast. Now, as far as our animals go, oh, we're looking good. We only need 3 more doggies? 4 more doggies. We need the snowy, the spotted, the striped, and the chestnut. All of those should be pretty close to here, actually. And as far as our kitty cats, we only need 3. We need the black cat, which is going to be in a swamp, or we might be able to get it from a village, but I'd rather just go to a swamp and look for witch huts. The red and the ragdoll. We're not too worried about these guys right now, but I do want to finish off our dogs. So one more quick adventure. There's a Grover right there, so let's see if we can't get that one knocked off real quick. Hey, buddy. You look like a husky. Oh, yeah. Let's go drop you off real quick. Come over here. Join the pack, bud. All right, 3 more. Also, I need to repair this before I smack my face on the ground. All right, I'll repair it up. Okay, there's armadillos. There should be doggies, maybe. Maybe, is that a plateau? This is windswept hills, isn't it? No, it's a plateau. Nah, we'll check the mesa first. There's our new friend. This one he didn't want to spawn. Cost me like 25 rockets. Yeah, we got one more friend to get, bud. Oh, I need these guys. Stay on track, stay on track. Mark the coordinates, come back later. Well, these last guys are not wanting to spawn, and I'm down to 14 rockets. We'll try a couple more times. Get him, buddy, get him. And your reward? The whole pack. Let's go that way and see if we can't get one more armadillo in a boat. Now, if I do this... that's not right. If I do this... Oh yeah, this'll work. There was a turtle back there. I wonder if I can get some eggs. Make some baby turtles. Just the one. Let's try this again. Come on, bud. Nah, that's better. That'll do. Don't worry, your babies will have good homes. There's home. This place has really become something awesome to come back to. I didn't even know I did that. Oh, okay. Let's put you guys with the rest of the pack. And we'll just put this guy right here for right now. So yeah, I made another dumb mistake. I AFK'd the creeper farm, and I meant to do it for about 30 minutes, got caught up with dinner and whatever else, and ended up doing it for about 2.5 hours. Downside is we lost about 6 days that I didn't want to lose, which puts us at 1,003 days. We officially have survived over 1,000 days. Now, that puts us in a time crunch. We only have 47 days left to finish what we're trying to get done. Now, the good news is it also means we have a double chest of gunpowder. So I think what we're going to do to try to make up for some of this time is light up a whole bunch of stuff around here and get to work and probably work through the night. Let's get going. We're almost out of time. If you couldn't tell in these first 1,000 days, we were sticking with a heavy medieval Hamlet vibe. But I am so excited to move on to new kingdoms, new styles. Oh, I have so many I want to work with. But right now, we are trying to finish up our starter area. Now, I said a couple episodes ago that we weren't doing anything else with the starter town. But you know what? We kind of have to. Because this is what's going to tie everything else together. This is the center point that's going to spider off to all the other new builds that we're going to do. But anyways, right now we're framing all this out, and we're going to build ourselves a new farm here in just a minute. Now, what is this? This is our bamboo farm. This is going to solve all of our chest and barrel needs. And I'm not really going to use the wood. I don't like bamboo wood. I try it here for a minute, and it just does not work. I don't like it at all. Like, unlike the pail, which I got to work, this one I have tried many times, and it just doesn't work. It's so freaking ugly. The only thing I can get to work in is kind of like a desert build, but I'm not doing a desert build, so there you go. Anyways, we're just finishing up our little area right here, and we still need to add in a big tree in the middle of that lake, as well as a bridge, I think. But for the most part, we're set up and ready for our final stage, and I'm excited to do it. All right, now we have 21 days left, and we are in the end game of our 1,000 days, our first 1,000 days. We're hoping to survive to many thousands of days. Now, let me show you what we've done and then what we still have left to do. Hopefully, we can crank it out in that amount of time, because I made a deadline. I'm not going over 10,050, or 10,000, hey, that'd be awesome. 1,050 days, I'm not doing it. No. But anyways, this is our bamboo farm, and I wanted it to look very overgrown. Tropical-ish. I don't know if that's the vibe it gives off, but that's what I went for. Now, as far as the inside goes, a very basic interior. And this is a mock setup. This is a mock setup. There's nothing in here. I'll show you why in a second. And oh, this is all just mock too. Will I ever do anything with it? I don't know, maybe. But yeah, let me show you what this actually goes to. So right on down here, we have another expansion to our storage room, and this will probably be the last expansion that we need to do. This will give us one more row like we did over here, which is going to give us all the space for all the blocks we could need. We could also utilize all this space as well. And then right here, this is where the bamboo is actually going. Yeah, it's right up there. And we're going to actually turn this into an autocrafter that's going to make it instantly into blocks after we snatch up a certain amount of bamboo and put it aside for decoration purposes. But yeah, this is what we want to use to make everything that we don't want to use valuable resources for. So, for instance, I keep saying that I can just burn through like my spruce and my dark oak. Well, that's because it's what I have the most of. So I choose that to make large amounts of chests, pistons, things like that. Well, if I have all this, I don't need to, and I won't burn through the other woods as quick. Anyways, it's almost nighttime. I don't want to burn any more days. Let's get through this real quick. Now, as far as up here, we have a couple little quick things we want to do. We want to build a little bridge over here. We want to put a flower field right here. We want to make a custom tree right there with some spore blossoms. And back here is mostly going to be farmland. I'm thinking carrot and wheat. We'll see what we have available. And then I'm going to bring trees all the way up to this line here. I already customized all those trees. Those trees weren't there. I grew all those up. And the last thing we need to do in our 21 days is take care of this area right here. It shouldn't be that bad. We need to put a little bridge right there, make some paths, a little walkway up here, and we need to cover that up with a quarry. The quarry should go pretty quick. It's just some terraforming. I do that pretty well. And then over here, we're doing nothing with any of this. Yeah, we're leaving all this alone because I want this to be mostly large farmland with like peasant houses. This is where all the peasants would be harvesting the crops, selling it to the town, and so on and so forth. We're not touching this right now. We're just focusing on the town and the area going towards the castle. Yeah, we better sleep. Now, with that little rest right there, that leaves us only 20 days to get all of this done. Can we do it? I don't know, but I'm going to try my hardest. Let's get going. Well, we are at 1,052 days. I gave myself 2 extra days because, well, thunderstorms kind of cost me 2 days. It was really, really annoying. Literally the last day I had, immediate thunderstorm. It was dumb. But we got most of the stuff we wanted to do done. Not all of it. Not all of it. There's still a whole lot of detail that needs to go into this quarry, but you can kind of get the idea of what I'm going for. It'll look cool when it's done. It's very, very plain right now, but it won't be. It won't be. There's going to be like a little building here. I'm thinking like a little, maybe like a rail system going into the side of the cliff here, and maybe similar over there. And I think some type of workstation right here too. But I'll probably just finish that up either off screen or as an intro to the next one, because these next 1,000 days we have so many big plans and we want to start moving away from this whole area. Our next projects are going to be, I believe anyways, the Nordic Kingdom over in the Mega Taiga and the Dwarven Kingdom in the Giant Hole. The hole needs to get bigger, though. But what we've done in this one, oh, I'm so happy with it. We put in one heck of a grind. We also need to figure out a place to put all our kitties and doggies. I haven't figured that out yet. I think the dogs might go over in the castle keep over there as like the war council. That's what I'm thinking. The kitties, I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. But as far as this episode, we are out of time. We are done. Yep. I have a whole lot of preparations to do to get ready for the next one. Because these projects are going to keep getting bigger and bigger, and I got to get organized. Also, I need to cover up that hole right there. I don't like that. Or maybe turn it into a little mining excavation. I don't know. We'll deal with that later. For right now, I hope you all have the loveliest of days. It's been a blast. Our first 1,000 days, well, over 1,000 days, has been awesome. And I'm not stopping. This is our forever world. Unless something catastrophic happens and I get wiped out by 5 creepers, I'm going to keep on going. But anyways, until then, I hope you have a lovely day. And peace and love, fam.